They do a segment where Tony and the guy from who does YouTube interviews on AEW's YouTube, I don't know his name, but they're picking names.
Yeah, RJ City.
Okay, whatever. They're picking names out of what is that thing called? A raffle thing or whatever?
Like a raffle. I don't know what the heck. You're right. I don't know what they call it. I don't know what they call it.
The thing where they spin it around and, it mixes the names up. So they're picking names out for this blind eliminator tag tournament, they call it. And I guess it's teams that are just going to be randomly picked. And they're going to get a title shot. That's the point of this. And they pick 2 names out, and they're like, oh my god, this is incredible. You guys are not going to believe this. Which I thought was so stupid at the time. But this is going to come back later in the show. And we'll hold on to this. Let's put a pause on this one, and we'll come back to it. You know where it comes back. But for right now, I wasn't really caring about it, but it did come back in a significant way later on.
Move along.
Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole comes out. He says he wants a rematch. Because he didn't lose, calls MJF a coward for not accepting the request for 5 extra minutes. I mean, come on, that was an outlandish request. Who the fuck was going to accept that? MJF comes out to respond. He does his usual, calls the audience poor, but he did put Adam Cole over, saying that Adam Cole came out like the old Adam Cole, but he said he's worried about him, that he took a lot of blows to the head, that Adam Cole even lost track of time. And that's why he doesn't want to give him another match, because he's worried that he's going to get seriously hurt. And MJF said that if he had more time in that last match, he almost had Adam Cole. So that was funny. So he refuses the challenge in the end.
Right.
Adam Cole does a K-Han here, and he's like, all right, that's cool. How about I just kick your ass then? Which I felt that. It's like, dude, sometimes you just want to kick somebody's ass, but it's illegal. Anyways, Shivani interjects. Shivani comes in. Nobody wants to hear from Shivani, but he needs to relay the announcement of who ended up the names in that blind eliminator tag tournament that they just drew, and it was obviously Adam Cole and MJF. Okay, very convenient for the storyline, right? So they both freak out. Cole doesn't want to team with MJF. MJF freaks out just because he has to wrestle more. He's like, what, do you want me to wrestle every day now? Calls everyone sick perverts for wanting to watch him wrestle. So they bicker for a bit, and then Tanahashi shows up. Tanahashi shows up on the big screen, calls MJF a coward for not accepting his challenge last week, and he dares him to show up to Forbidden Door. He dares him. MJF is going to refuse again, and he calls New Japan a dog and pony show. And then Adam Cole once again tricks MJF into accepting another match, pointing out that, you're trying not to prove that you're not a coward, and that maybe he thinks Tanahashi was better than him, and that made MJF freak out and be like, all right, I'll prove it to you that I'm better than him. And he finally accepts the match at Forbidden Door. So he will be at Forbidden Door, and Adam Cole, his new tag team partner, wishes him good luck and kind of smirks on his way out that he tricked him, and MJF is left thinking, what the hell just happened? What did I just do? So Adam Cole once again gets over at the expense of MJF, not including the first match that they had, a really good match. This, like I mentioned earlier, this is a good rub. He's doing his best for Adam Cole here. I think he's really doing a service for him. All right, Vlad, time to hear your opinion. Let's put the camera on you, make you the spotlight here.
Star of this. No, I mean, this was
Give
okay.
us your thoughts.
This was okay. This was, there was a couple issues I had. I mean,
what do you think of them being partners now as a tag partnership? Is that silly or what?
Yeah, of course it's silly, but I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever heard, but obviously it's pretty improbable that they would pull their 2 names of all the wrestlers in the company. We're talking about, like, we know there's like over 200 wrestlers in this company, or just about, if not more. They pull the 2 guys that are currently in a kind of, that they're in a feud basically, to be tag partners for the tag team. I mean, right? The winners get like, what is it? The winners get. I don't even know what it is. It's for the tag team. It's like a tournament or something.
The winners get a title shot,
Yeah.
a tag title shot. So MJF should want to do that, but no, he doesn't want to dip his feet into the tag team division. He wants.
Yeah.
He's the world champion.
So, I mean, obviously, I thought this facility. I mean, overall, the promo was okay. Then the Japanese guy. What'd you say his name was? Hiroshi Tanahashi. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about him. I couldn't really understand what he was saying. The thing that they have captions on the screen, it wasn't really much of anything that I could really cared about. I was actually hoping that this match wouldn't happen, but it looks like it's going to happen at Forbidden Door. I was hoping MJF wouldn't be at Forbidden Door, but it looks like he will be at Forbidden Door and fighting this guy. And it is what it is. I mean, I'm slightly interested in the stuff with Cole, but that's mostly because of MJF. Not so much about Cole, but I have very little interest in this fight with Tanahashi. But because it's MJF, I might have to at least give it a look. So there's like a few, like a handful of matches on this card that now I might have to look and see what happened on and see what kind of quality the matches are. But I was hoping that MJF would not be part of the show because in the past he's not wanted to be part of. But maybe now that he's the world champion, there's more of a responsibility to appear on these.
Yeah, well, I don't quite agree with them. I think some of these guys are decent workers, actually great workers. And
is that the point? Like, I'm not saying they're not bad workers. I can't say they're good workers or they're bad workers. I don't know enough about them to say that they're good workers. That's not even the point. The point is, why is this in the middle of...
You want this to be a coherent feud and an angle, and the whole 9 yards. Oh, well, there's no feud here. Tanahashi just wants a title shot, and it's going to be like an interesting dream match, I guess.
I couldn't say because I don't know who Tanahashi is. So if it's a dream match to some, I hopefully it ends up being what they wanted. But me, I'm not very interested in this. So, but not that I won't check it out. I'll check it out. But as far as being on Dynamite and being part of this segment, whatever. Who cares? It's kind of what I got the feeling that I get when I watch it. But the stuff with Cole could be interesting, and that's really what I take away from this whole thing is what's going to happen with Cole and MJF, and how much work does MJF have to do to try to get Cole over and make him a legit competition for him. Will be interesting.
All right, let's move along.